Well, you've got this far, which means you probably own a motorhome and you're thinking about this whole self-hire business, but we also know what you're thinking. You're concerned about handing your pride and joy over to some strangers for a week or so. I expect you've also worked out, though, that having it sitting around doing nothing actually costs money. So let's try and reassure you and tell you exactly what's involved in self-hire. Well, Andrew, I suppose the first question is, why should I self-hire out my motorhome?
Well, that's a very good question, James. Basically, the reason why you should hire out your motorhome is because it's probably doing nothing sat on your driveway right now. It's costing you money rather than earning you money. Our self-hire scheme allows you to make a significant income by renting out your motorhome through our scheme.
Okay, I don't have a lot of time to do administration and this sort of thing. What's involved in it from my point of view?
Well, again, we motorhome handle all the administration, insurance, paperwork, bookings. We do the whole thing. In fact, the only thing you have to do, James, is supply the motorhome.
So I have to get it to you?
No, that's not the case, no. People will come to where you live to collect the motorhome from you. All you have to do is explain to the hirer exactly how your motorhome works, what to look out for, what not to do, that kind of thing. Check their license, phone us, we arrange the insurance, and away they go.
And how much money can I make from this?
It depends on the model that you've got, to be for a precise answer, James, but in somewhere around 400 to 550 a week in the summer.
That's money to me?
That's right, that's the net amount. In other words, all our costs are taken from the hirer directly, and you're paid directly in advance by the hirer 4 weeks prior to the vehicle going out.
And I don't suppose you can guarantee the period of time it's going to be hired out for, but what can I expect? I mean, can it go for the whole year?
No, that's not realistic. But basically, it is a seasonal business, and what we're talking about here is business between May to the end of October. And it depends on you. I mean, if you're not using the vehicle yourself, then you can let it out as much or as little as you like. We have no minimum commitment in terms of time, but what we do look for is a commitment from if you accept a booking, then you are committed to honouring that booking, obviously.
So I could, for instance, say that, okay, I'm not going to be using it in August. So I could hand it over to you for August and...
That's right. Well, hand it over isn't quite the right thing, but yeah, you make it available, and then if somebody spots your motorhome on our website, then basically they'll contact us and hire it out through us. You'll be informed via email that a booking has been taken on your vehicle, and lo and behold, on the day in August, someone will turn up there to collect the motorhome.
What happens if the wrong people rent it and it's trashed?
That's again probably everyone's biggest fear is that the vehicle will get damaged by the hirer. You need to be aware that the vehicle is comprehensively insured to a maximum value of £50,000 by us when it's out on hire. This whole project is on our risk. So in other words, when we hire out your motorhome, it's on our risk, not yours. So if there was any damage made to the vehicle, it's down to motorhome to make good those repairs to the vehicle and to recover the funds from the hirer. And in that way, we use their credit card as security. But it really isn't of a concern to you, because at the end of the day, motorhome will basically underwrite the hire while it's out.
So even if you don't recover the money from the hire for whatever reason, I'll still get my repairs done?
Absolutely, yeah, that's the case. If the vehicle is trashed whilst out on hire through motorhome, it's motorhome's responsibility to recover that money from the hirer, not you.
And does this happen very often?
I'd be lying to say it never happens, but when we say trashed, I think that's a bit too strong a word. People do have knocks in motorhomes. They are big vehicles. They've no experience in driving them. It does happen, but the point is, do we respond to that? Yes, we do, and we've always acted as promptly as possible to repair people's vehicles when they have been damaged.
Okay, it sounds a great business idea, so why don't I just hire out mine independently?
Well, there's nothing to stop you doing that, and on the contrary, what you can do through motorhome is promote your vehicle privately and buy insurance from us, because I think the first thing that you'll come across, as I did, is that when you try and get self-drive vehicle insurance, it costs somewhere between £3,000 and £5,000 a year, which is a lot of money if you're just going to rent out one van. Through our scheme, you can literally promote and market your motorhome directly yourself and pay us a fixed fee sum per day for the insurance as and when you need it.
Andrew, thank you.
Thank you.
So to sum up, your motorhome will be fully protected by comprehensive insurance. All the hassle and administration is done by motorhome. So if you do own a motorhome, it's time to put it to work and register with motorhome.